What's up, dudes? I'm down in the garage today. We're going to be doing some work on the Civic, hopefully getting some progress through that. And I said really nicely, I think it was yesterday, was it, that we've been blessed with blue skies and shit, and now that's completely changed. But England, right? Let's get in and have a look at this. Woo! Cool. So, really need to tidy this absolute shithole up. Obviously, being all over the place for events recently has meant that I just kind of chuck shit on the floor, and my car broke, didn't it? And those were all the tyres that I paid for to burn through. Have you just walked in here and farted, dude? It's his birthday today though. Everybody go leave a comment down below, so happy birthday, Finn. Before this video really starts, and hopefully get all the brake lines and everything done today on this, because brakes are my least favourite thing to do. I hate them. Well, I hate being a part of anything to do with them. I just want them finished, because then we can slowly start to work on what else is needed, what's the next parts we need to buy. Sorry, I burped. You'll notice that the Denjis are now fitted. The chrome case with the blue lamp. These are available on sale on our website. They're down from £220 to £165. So there's a plug for you. If you've got an EG Civic and you want to actually be able to see where you're going at night, you can get these. There's 6 different variants of them. 4 different variants of these and 2 of the halo eyes. Yeah, like I've said, the car's not going to be like as cleaned and as tucked and all that as I initially had hoped, but it gives me something to work towards the next time round we do it all again. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to getting these brakes finished, really, dudes. Honestly, like, the brakes have drained me. I've been having to think about this as well, like this mess down here, and I do think I'm going to get some of that frozen stuff that you can chuck on it, so freeze it and get all of this remnants out. I haven't really decided what I'm going to do with the interior fully. Like, I did start to clean it up, and it does look better, so I might do that over the whole car and then just see what it looks like. But I've spoke to Nick at the body shop, because I'm not going to be, I'm obviously in no position to try and do any stuff on this properly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop it back to him once the engine's, basically once we're done with it. So put the brakes on, get the engine in, get the wheels, fucking wheels on, but get the cage back in it. Pete reckons there's loads to do, but I just don't think there is. Like, I still haven't shown you my new wheel either. I'm sorry about that. I'm going to be selling this one, but I think Kieran wants dibs on it, so I need to get a Boss adapter to put the Mugen wheel on. Yeah, got to work out what's going on with the wiring loom. I mean, we're not that far off. It really doesn't feel like we're that far away. And I understand the frustration, dudes. You're tuning in and you're seeing the car's not really progressed anymore and that, but I'm not on a time frame. I really feel like I'm rushing it now just to get it done. Well, to a point where I can actually get it out and get it on a track day. But then that's left me feeling like, man, it's not going to be as mint as it was going to. But anyway, we're going to check over what Dan did on this, because Dan actually texted me saying, I think you should get a mechanic to check over it. So we're going to get Pete to have a look, make sure he put that all together correctly. I'm going to get some engine cleaner and shit, and get all of this B16 all cleaned up. I know it's not a K-swap and blah, 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 but I hope you enjoyed the podcast, by the way. You all have heard me saying I just do not want to spend the money. It's not that I can't afford, I just don't want to. It's just such a big wedge of cash to invest in something that I don't use that much. So right now, my main priority with cars is to get my Nissan working again. It is broken, it's at GBH. Second priority is get this running. And then once that's done, it'll be legend time, which I found a guy who's done like a how-to video on how to swap a sump on it, and oh my god, it looks ridiculous. So it's gonna be fucking a lot of effort, but I'd love to get that car running again. I'm gonna disappoint people. I don't think I'm gonna be reinsuring it, at least for a while. It's just expensive to run all these cars, and now I've got the Passat, I don't really need it. So it's gonna hold tight. I don't want to sell it. I'd like to get some wheels on it again and have it looking all pimp and that, and then just decide, see where we're at with money and that. Actually, just quickly while I remember, here are the new gaskets for the Bumwee. So I've been speaking to Kibble today. So he's been basically saying that he's off work for another couple of weeks, so he might just come and pick this up, take this to his workshop, fit the new coilovers for me, fit the exhaust gaskets, and just give it a once over on all the bushings and everything, and make it a viable skid car again, because I'm basically, like, I really want to do some drift days when I'm back from Japan, and I don't know where I'm going to get to go on one, because there's only one in December in Santa Pod. So I don't know. Hopefully I can get to a drift day somewhere though. Yeah. Giffen! He just hates you. It's his birthday, be nice to him.
Is it?
Yeah.
Alright, birthday boy.
Hi, Pete. Okay, so. Getting in there nice and deep, boy.
Yeah. That's what the pin sort of looks like.
What are you on about?
This thing.
Oh, right.
It sort of looks like that. It's like a smaller version of that.
Alright. Okay, first issue of the day, and it's Pete's literally just walked through the door. We can't find the pin. As you can see, the garage is a fucking pigsty. Might have to order some more, which just means the handbrakes can't be clipped up properly today. Just put a super turd hole in there. So hopefully, should we just leave it taped up like that? Look, should I put it on like that? Pete's putting the new tie rod ends on. Pretty cool. Cheers, boy. What?
The brackets are done, the handbrake brackets.
Yeah.
You take them away and drill them out a bit.
Really?
Yeah.
I think we can definitely finish the brake lines today.
Oh yeah!
Right, ooga diggers. Holy fuck, that's that fuck time. What do you mean really? Can you not hear it? Fucking piece of shit. Oh man, I hope that doesn't fucking fall out when I'm around.
You know what?
Do I want to know?
Probably not, no.
What? Go on. Before I sold Campbell under this car and kick you in the face, tell me what?
On these arms here,
Yes.
this arm here
Yes.
is from the blue arm. Didn't have a front roll bar. So on this arm bit here, which bolts to it, which isn't really that much of a problem, hasn't got a hole for a roll bar.
The one we put all the fucking hard race bushes in.
No, these are alright.
No, they're the ones we put hard race bushings
Yeah,
in.
that's alright. It's the bit which bolts to it, you know, this weird little thingamabob.
What weird little thingy bob?
Like a...
Oh, the horseshoe thing.
Yeah, the horseshoe thing. It should be a circle with a hole in. And then you got to take that.
How many ooga doogers can this fucking bolt take before it just doesn't go back in? I want to fucking kill myself. Oh, this car is literally never going to get done. Fuck's sake. That's not done
got
up.
all three of them. There.
Cool, and can you whiz them ones on quick? Oh no, don't whiz them on if we need to take them off.
You take them off there.
Can you push the gun back so I can fucking un-ooga dooga this one? Fuck's sake! Look, it looks fine.
It does look fine.
What the fuck?
It looks better than this bolt I've got.
Is it worth it, Pete?
It's what worth it?
Just life.
No.
Let's. Ooh, hard race available at 621. Ooh.
What are you doing, mate? You can't push your own shit.
What?
You can't push product.
I know, how dare I? How dare I try and earn a living? Spoon spacers. Biggest waste. Biggest waste of money I've ever spent in my entire life. Fucking 3 mil of metal for what, 80 quid or something stupid? A waste of money. Right, because my brain acts like a sieve, I've decided. Oh my god! Oh god, I just tripped over my body kit, for fuck's sake. Oh. So, I have decided to get the whiteboard of Doom out, which is just here. Now, this was the whiteboard for the blue Civic, and there's Dan. Remember, Dan? There he is, look. We need to clean this up and start making a list of stuff I need to finalise this car. I haven't ridden my bike at all this year. I rode it to get MOT. Right, okay, so list. Let's do this Casey Neistat style. Put it right above here, like that. Hold it like that.
I feel like there's probably loads missing.
This will be last, just because most expensive.
And that, and the harness.
But I have them in stock, don't I?
Yeah, but it's same sort of stuff.
Stock, which I don't want to take out of stock. Start them that. Do you want to see what I'm actually like?
A blur.
Okay, so there is like a rough list of stuff. I've written it down, so I'm going to run through it now with you. I'm going to read it out. Red EG list. See. Rear brake, horseshoe, handbrake pin, and handbrake split pin. Shall I get one for each side? Shall I just buy like a bunch, so there's some here? And then we've got the 2 bucket seats, nothing turd, must be Recaro. So, I mean, they should just say 2 times Recaro. Then we've got 2 times 61 harnesses. Obviously, we make those, so it's nothing, not the end of the world there. Yeah. 1 time starter motor bolt. This is obviously rather important, as well as this shit that Pete is making me buy again. And I will tell you the story real quick of that. But when I had the CRX, I had bought a whole set of it, and it was in a box in here. And then we came in one day, and it was gone. And I think my dad threw it away, but he won't admit it, and I don't know where it is. So somewhere in this world, there's about £200 worth of Honda service parts. And then we are on a 2-bolt camside mount for my EG, because obviously the mounts I've got now are the ones for a DC2 engine swap, which has a 3-bolt thing. So I need the EG one. I want a new set of the lugs on there, just because I want the Volks to look pretty. And I need dry ice to get the fucking... what's that stuff called? Sound deadening out. So that is where we're at right this second. This is the stuff I need before it really can start being put together. I'd really like to get the interior wiring loom sorted, just so...
Should we do a list of things you need to do?
Yes, we can do that as well.
Because it's going to be a long list.
Yes, and we can show the people like how far off we actually are as well by doing that. So let me flip this over and see if it looks shit. Okay, list number 2. Okay, so we're back. Why is it zoomed in? This is the final list. Let me read this out to you now. So, well, I say final. There's probably a couple of bits that I forgot. We've got finish the brake lines. This is my least favourite fucking job in them. I hate it so much. Interior loom. That's really messy at the minute. We need to sort that out. Fit roll cage. Fit handbrake correctly. By that I mean the bits that I need to order that I said a minute ago. Radiator. Now I bought a radiator that's meant to fit this, but I don't know if it's going to. So you sort that out. If not, we're going to put the old one back in. Then put the engine in. Then put the exhaust and connect all the loom, the gear linkage. Make sure the steering column's all done, because for some reason my steering column keeps rounding the bolt that's meant to go in, and I've got one left. So we're going to have to try that without ruining that. Service the engine and paint the engine obviously before we fit it. So need to kind of do the like that, and then well, it looks like a willy. Then go around, put that just there. So there's an arrow now. That's where we're doing. And then we're going to go from here back to the body shop, because the car has still got to have all its windows fitted correctly, and obviously the regulators and that. Fit the roof bung that obviously it still hasn't got. Fit the door handles and skirts, the alignment, MOT and tax it. But before all of that, I need to fit the Recaros that I'm going to buy. Put that up.
This is from the thingy engine. Oh, it was the old one, wasn't it? Didn't have any pins or anything, was it?
Yeah. So yeah, we're going to put the seat in obviously, and then I'm going to go and do some let Rick drive the whip. Obviously it won't be me when I say Rick. By that I mean it's going to get VTEC like fuck, and hopefully not blow up, and it'll all work properly and the brakes won't explode. And
where's Morty?
Morty, he's... I don't give a fuck, I'm just using Rick as my guy, and so yeah, so that is that really. So that's where we're at on the things we need to do to get the car running.
Probably a lot more.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of well, I'm 100% sure that's not all it, but it might be. Realistically, the main issues we're overcoming is putting it back together and not finding the correct bolts and stuff. Yeah. Isn't it? Like, that's the fucking bullshit part. Even though people are going to leave negative comments saying, oh, nothing happened again. I obviously got, oh fuck, I know something else I need to buy. Oh shit, Pete.
I
need a wheel adapter for the Mugen.
Need some wheel adapter.
My Nardi to Momo wheel.
You need drop links.
Oh fuck!
You need front drop links.
I can order them tomorrow. Hard race.
And the roll bar. I don't know, holders, whatever they are. Don't know what they're called. Stabiliser.
Oh, maybe they are. What do you mean then?
The bit which holds it to the actual subframe. They're like square bits of rubber, or round bits of rubber. Yeah, it's like a roll bar bush.
I'll rub that pump.
Get an oil pump if you want.
How much is that?
Don't know, expensive, but yours rattles.
Is it?
Yeah, that's what that awful rattle noise is when you start a car up.
And when the last time did we hear this fucking car start?
Last time I heard you. Because I can remember talking about Richard, but like, his oil's going to go soon.
I'll tell you what, I'll make a promise to my YouTube followers on here. Why are you going up so high? I'm going to actually buy some of this stuff tomorrow.
I want to see it in a video, mate. I don't believe you.
What, you want me a video?
I want a video of you buying stuff so I can see how much money you
Well, I've got to
pay.
work from home tomorrow anyway, so I'll just order it all then. And not the Recaros. What I'm going to order is the rear stuff over here. The 621 harness that you should go and order too. The Nardi Mono wheel adapter, the start, all of that sort of shit, start motor bolt and all of this shit. The mount, what are you doing? It's gonna look shit. I will fuck you up. The mount if I can get it, and the dry ice. Oh no, you said you've ordered dry ice.
No, not yet.
Okay, I'll order some dry ice as well.
You got to use it on the day.
I need to take a photo of this because my. Right, and with that, I didn't film any of that. And with the lists, I really hope that kind of brings you guys up to speed on where we're actually at. It's not like every part is here and we can just refit it. There is stuff that still needs to be purchased. I'll get this shit on order and hopefully before I go to Japan, this would be my goal, right? Before I go...
Oh, you're filming me?
Yes. Before I go to Japan, we have the engine in.
When's that? 2nd?
2nd of November.
That's got to be some solid work.
I'm up for it if you are. As long as all the parts can get here in time.
Maybe.
Yeah? Promise me.
You can try.
We'll do it for the YouTube.
What do I get out of YouTube? Nothing.
I'd buy you free food. Don't. I want to see this done as much as you guys do, I promise. And then once it's done, and the reason that I am now ordering 2 bucket seats instead of 1 is because me and Dan, we've been talking obviously over the weekend, and the podcast, you should definitely go check that out. And he was like, come to the Nürburgring. Now, I'm super nervous about going to Nürburgring. Are you, Pete?
Yeah, why would you crash?
Huh?
Why would you want to go to a place where you've got to pay?
Well, exactly. That's my one worry. So, to get around that, hopefully, I have already commented to Misha, who lives out there and does lessons. And I've said, if I come out, would you give me some lessons? We can hook up and I'll you know, email you and get some lessons booked. And he said, yes, do it. So I'm ordering the 2nd Recaro bucket seat. Quite expensive, I know, but I just want both to look the same. I can't decide whether to go for red bucket seats or black. So let me know down below what you think. But once the car is done, then I will speak to Dan and we will get a trip planned. I'm going to try and get Pete to come with us as well, if he doesn't be a whinge. And yeah, it could be cool, like, to get the boys together and go on a Nürburgring trip. So yeah, so that's where we're at. What else can we do tonight, or have you got to go?
There you go. Subframe is back to normal!
Whee! Hey, before you go, can we finish these fucking brake lines? Please, please, just for my own sanity, so I don't go home and fucking jump off my roof.
You might have to jump off your roof.
Why? Okay, so let me list some stuff that's happened today, even though it's not a whole bunch. And I'm gonna get a cool view from there. So I made some lists. The correct tie rod ends, brand new tie rod ends have been put on, which is cool. The handbrake cable is half done. right?
Linked up in the car.
It's linked up in the car, but not on the rear calipers, because I need the new pin, which I will get. We know everything that I need to buy now, which is a relief, because I can just go and order some stuff. We've put the subframe back on properly, along with the new arms that we can put not the new arms, but the correct EG6 arms that we can put the front roll bar back on with. We hung out. Alright dudes, like, I understand how frustrating it is, the car not being built. Trust me, it's my car and it's been sat in this garage for a long time. But we're trying now, and I'm going to be buying all these parts that I've got listed in front of me. Well, not all of them, I'm going to buy a bunch of them tomorrow, so hopefully we can do our absolute best to get this done before I shoot off to Japan. Well, I say done, like, get it to a respectable point before I shoot off to Japan. Yeah, I really hope you're looking forward to seeing the future with this, because I certainly am. I'm looking forward to getting it back. And as soon as it's literally like ready, I'll be able to take it straight to an MOT station and tax it and stuff, because it's stayed insured. It's still insured now, so there'll be no dicking about. I can literally take it straight out and get it running. So really looking forward to it. I hope you are too. What tracks do you want to see me take it to? Just let's interact, and I'll try and come around with some more. Anyway guys, I flashed before. Anyway guys, please subscribe, stay up to date with everything, and I'll see you again next time. Peace.